Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Medina, and today I'm here to give you some information on the Department of Defense Skillbridge program. Before we jump into it, I want to note that this video is not supported by any agencies and all recommendations and experiences are that of my own. Please note, I am not a VSO or any sort of attorney. I'm simply a veteran that wants to help people in the military community. Also, most terms are Air Force terms since I'm an Air Force veteran and don't really know the other branches lingo. A quick overview, we're going to be talking very briefly about me, what this program is, who's it for, when you can apply, how to apply, the general process, pay, personal recommendations, and how you can have your questions answered. So if you or someone you know is thinking about skill bridging, feel free to share this video with them. Once again, my name is Carlos Medina Jr. I'm an Air Force veteran that was stationed at Nellis Air Force Base as a Security Forces member, which is military police for other branches that don't know. Deployed once, and I've successfully completed the DOD Skillbridge program, and am currently working with a nonprofit organization as an information technology technician. Now that you know a little bit about me, let's jump right into it. What is the Skillbridge program? The Skillbridge program is a program that assists transitioning service members into a new industry or career of their choosing. The program can't exceed 180 days and it's essentially an opportunity to intern at a company while being in the military. So you're getting paid by the military to do a job outside of the military within the last 180 days of your contract. Now the whole purpose is to get your foot in the door with training or getting that hands-on experience with a company in an industry of your choosing. DoD approved companies will post their opportunities on the official DoD Skillbridge website. You can Google it or use the link on the bottom to go to the official page. There may be additional sources for different branches. For example, Air Force personnel can use AFEC to look at all approved skill bridges. Once you get onto the main website, you can select the Skillbridge Locations button I've outlined in the green box towards the top right. Once you're there, you can enter keywords or location for opportunities. For example, I put in California and hit search and it filtered opportunities to California. From there, you can select specific postings and reach out to the POC. For privacy reasons, I removed some information. While this is publicly available, I'm personally not comfortable with putting other people's information out there, even if it's public. Now that we know how it works, we've got to ask who this program is for. It's pretty straightforward. It's for any transitioning service member, both enlisted and officer, within 180 days of their date of separation. Per the DoD Skillbridge website, select groups of the National Guard and the Reserves. So for National Guard and Reserves, it sounds like something you have to reach out to your education office to see if you're eligible. Even if you're not National Guard or Reserves, still reach out to your education office. While this is really constructed for transitioning active duty service members, veterans and military spouses can also apply by contacting the POC found at the locations webpage of the main website. Just note, it's not a guarantee that a company will accept your application. I would still recommend reaching out since the worst they can say is no. When can you apply? You can typically get the ball rolling within a year of your date of separation. However, you can't officially start until you're within 180 days of your date of separation. Some offices or sections may want you to wait until you're closer to your DOS, which is out of your control, but I would try chipping away with separation tasks as soon as you can. My main goal was to knock out as many separation tasks as soon and as fast as possible to ultimately final out before starting my skill bridge. There are some programs that don't last the entire 180 days, but you should be done without processing before your skill bridge starts one way or another. Let's talk about the process. Before I get too deep into this, I just want to say that this is a somewhat long process. Don't expect for this to take a week or two. It'll be a few months process, which is why I stress to start as soon as you can within a year of your date of separation. You have to complete the Skillbridge program briefing provided by your local MPF or education office. I would personally go directly with separations before or after and let them know you're interested in the Skillbridge program. I would also talk to your supervisor, your SHIRT, and or commander if possible, and let them know you're interested in the program. Don't let them talk you out of it. Everybody deserves that chance to get into a new industry if they want to. After you've attended the briefing, you can start looking at opportunities provided by companies. Not to say you can't do that now, but I didn't know what the Skillbridge program was until I attended the briefing. Once you find the perfect opportunity, you'll let your Skillbridge coordinator know and submit an education or training plan to your commander through AFEC. Your Skillbridge coordinator and company POC will be able to help you with this and with further information on the process. Once again, it's a somewhat long process and it can be stressful at times. I found that scheduling everything in advance and putting calendar reminders on my phone helped me a lot. Also, quick note, regardless, you will need approval from your commanding officer, which is generally the unit commander, but of course, that's not always the case. As far as pay goes, you'll be paid the same and you'll keep your benefits up until your date of separation. Some Skillbridge partners will offer technical training. If you decide to go with the school like I did, they may want you to use your post 9/11 GI Bill. I was able to do this using $20,000 of my education benefits by applying through the VA. I would highly recommend using your Skillbridge coordinator or company POC to assist you with this because it is a very thorough process. These next two slides are my own personal recommendations and notes. Try to get this along with separation started as soon as you can. The sooner you start chipping away and knocking out tasks, the better you will feel mentally. You'll need your unit commander's approval, and it's somewhat difficult for the commander to say no unless it's mission critical to keep you. Your Skillbridge coordinator will more than likely want to talk to your commander to see if there's something that can be done. Even if you've gotten into trouble while in the military, this opportunity is afforded to you unless you're under an active investigation. Fully out-processed by the time you begin your Skillbridge. You should also try and save up your leave to focus on out-processing and mentally preparing yourself for the civilian life. I saved up a lot of leave to use before my Skillbridge and use it to out-process from the unit and installation. The rest of my leave I used as terminal from completing my Skillbridge to my official data separation. You can also use this time to start drafting up a civilian or federal resume. You have to attend the Skillbridge briefing, which includes the ethics part of the program. It basically boils down to you not getting paid or accepting gifts while on the program from the company. You're not able to take leave while on the program, and just know you're not on leave status while on the program. I believe you're technically on TDY status. Once you complete your Skillbridge, it is imperative to complete the DOD survey that is emailed to you towards the end or after the program has concluded. Most programs have disqualifying factors. You miss X amount of days, then they can terminate your Skillbridge, meaning you're going to have to go back to duty. If you happen to get sick while outside the local area, I personally recommend contacting the nurse advice line, your supervisor, and SHIRT if you can. I can't stress this enough. Contact your local education officer for more information on the Skillbridge program. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me at cmedina01947@gmail.com. I don't have all the answers, but I'll try to get you the best information I can. Lastly, I just want to say this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I can't recommend this program enough. If you're looking to get into a new field, then this is for you. While not everyone's Skillbridge goes smoothly, I believe it's a better alternative than staying in an industry or field you don't want to be in on the civilian side. Feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested. Once again, I'm Carlos. I'm not a representative or supportive of any agency, and I'm doing this as a humble veteran. Let me know if there are any other topics you might be interested in seeing, and I can look into doing another video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.